TikTok, an entertainment platform full of trends, sketches, and daily content for millions of people. But is it just an innocent app, or is there a darker side to it? In some hidden corners, criminals and murderers have emerged, and the most terrifying part when the victim is the closest person to them. Does TikTok really harbor criminals and illegal activities? Or is it just a platform for entertainment, nothing more? And our character today, who are they? Why did they commit this crime? Was it out of revenge, or is there a deeper story behind it?
Thanks.
I mean, what's cool about you is that you don't try too hard.
Mr. Prada, one of the famous TikTokers, was very active on the TikTok platform. At first glance, when you read his name, you might think his content is about fashion and expensive brands, but his content was very simple, as he used to post silent clips with text on them. For example, this was the type of videos he used to upload on his account. But there was something strange. The words he wrote on his videos were controversial. The words were almost incomprehensible and had no meaning. But after he posted one particular video, everything changed. Of course, his followers wondered, is this Mr. Prada? He looked very strange. He shaved his eyebrows and cut his hair in a weird way. And the words in the video were even stranger than in his previous clips. Only in the video before this one did he look completely normal. What was the reason for the sudden change and why? Of course, after this video, he changed in terms of his behavior, appearance, and even his videos. This brings us to the most important event in today's video. Did he really commit a crime, or is it just a rumor? On October 3rd, 2024, Mr. Prada was accused of second-degree murder of a psychiatrist, 69 years old. The accusation reached Mr. Prada after the doctor's body was found dumped on a public road in the state of Louisiana, USA. After examining the body, they discovered that the doctor had died due to a severe shock that his body could not withstand, causing him to die instantly. This meant that a murder had been committed against the doctor, and there was a killer involved. Of course, the police and investigators immediately started the investigation, beginning with monitoring the cameras and checking the location where the body was found. The police worked day and night to solve the case until they found footage on one of the surveillance cameras, which was a key factor in solving the case. The police found in one of the surveillance cameras that Mr. Prada was inside the psychiatrist's house. The police wanted to investigate further and question neighbors and passers-by around the house until witnesses stated that they had seen Mr. Prada, whose real name is Tryon Thomas. Witnesses stated that they saw Thomas leaving the psychiatrist's house, dragging the psychiatrist's body wrapped in a piece of cloth. I have a comment on this. When a criminal commits a crime, they always try to hide it. But this is Thomas. It's as if he wants people to know he did it. And you'll understand why in the video. Alright, after dragging the body, he placed it in the psychiatrist's own car. Yes, the doctor he killed, he put his body in his own car. Despite all this evidence and the witnesses, Mr. Prada was charged with second-degree murder. Now, some people might wonder what second-degree murder means. It means he didn't fully intend to kill the psychiatrist. After being charged, the police spread his pictures all over the city and officially declared him a wanted man. The police, along with the general public, began searching for him. Of course, the police and ordinary citizens kept looking for Mr. Prada, and every time they suspected someone, it turned out not to be him, until the police found Mr. Prada in the dumbest way a criminal could possibly get caught. I don't know if he just wanted to stir up controversy. Even in his crime, his bizarre videos weren't enough. Even his arrest happened in the stupidest way a criminal could get caught. He was arrested while casually driving a car down the street. And of course, the car he was driving, it was the psychiatrist's car. He was just cruising, listening to music, completely unbothered, like he hadn't done anything at all. The police were shocked when they found Mr. Prada driving the psychiatrist's car. They initially thought the car was stolen and tried to recover it. But as they got closer, they realized that Mr. Prada himself was behind the wheel. When he noticed the police chasing him, he tried to escape. But he ended up in a traffic-jammed street, swerving to avoid cars until he crashed into one on the road. Of course, he refused to accept his fate. He jumped out of the car and ran as fast as he could. But the police were faster and they caught him. Of course, let's give our opinion on this person. Mr. Prada is a very strange character, and we don't know if this was planned beforehand. In one of the videos he posted before committing the crime, he uploaded this clip. As you can see in the video, he was trying to act out the poses he would do after being imprisoned. It's a very weird video. It makes you suspect that the crime was premeditated. He even said in the video, "I will kill anyone who annoys me." As I mentioned before, people were divided into two sides. Some believe the crime was planned in advance, while others think the video had nothing to do with it and was just a coincidence. But both sides asked the same question: why specifically the psychiatrist? And how did he even get to his house in the first place? A lot of theories and analyses surfaced, and there's one theory that seems almost correct. But every viewer should keep in mind that it could be right or wrong, because the investigation is still ongoing to this day, and the real motive behind the crime hasn't been revealed yet. Now, it's said that Mr. Prada was suffering from psychological issues, so he decided to seek treatment from his psychiatrist. But one theory suggests that after Mr. Prada changed his appearance, shaving his hair and eyebrows, the psychiatrist might have been disturbed by the sudden change that he didn't like. It's completely normal for a psychiatrist to try to help their patients improve. But in Mr. Prada's case, things got worse. So according to the theory, the psychiatrist showed his disapproval of Mr. Prada. Mr. Prada noticed that the psychiatrist was disturbed by the changes he made to his personality, so he decided to commit this crime against the psychiatrist. He could have gone to the doctor and explained to him the reason behind his changes, so the doctor would understand what to do and adjust his treatment accordingly. It's possible that the first treatment didn't work, and he could have changed the approach. But Mr. Prada made this poor decision. Still, this theory has a high probability of being true, especially after the video he posted on his account, where he said, "I might kill anyone who annoys me." This video strongly supports this theory, but as I said earlier, it remains just a theory that could be true or false. But the one thing that's certain is that Mr. Prada is the one who committed this crime, as the police have confirmed due to all the available evidence. The charge has been changed from second-degree to first-degree murder. Initially, they had doubts, but now they're sure. Investigations are still ongoing and Mr. Prada hasn't been sentenced yet. Investigations are still ongoing to confirm all the charges against him or for him to confess to the crime. He is still in prison, awaiting his sentence. Some sources say he will be sentenced to life imprisonment. Of course, dear viewer, I hope you can provide me with all the available theories and deductions you've made. Are the evidence enough? And is the theory I suggested originally true? This is today's video about the dark side of TikTok. I hope, dear viewer, you'll subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. See you in upcoming videos.